Well, Cheye Alexander's very kindly joined us for a late interview. Most of the people have gone now from Macclesfield. In truth, I did have to drag Cheye off the bus. True pro, he was quickly changed and nice and comfortable, but I'm sure you won't mind joining us today. Where does that performance rank for you today? You've played in pretty much every game this season.
To be fair, it's up there because we've had a bad run, and I think that's the second game we've won in 14 or 15. So it was a great win and a great 3 points, and we go back down the road happy.
And as far as one of the defence is concerned today, you probably put in performances that deserved clean sheets on a few occasions this season, but in 90 minutes of football something can happen, a little slip, a little mistake, a good bit of skill from the opposition, but a very, very thorough 90 minutes from start to finish, not just from the defence but the whole team today.
Yeah, definitely. We started well and we continued that throughout the game. They had a 20-minute spell where they put us under pressure a bit, but we all defended as a team and defended well, and we didn't concede a goal. We go back winning 2-0 with a clean sheet. Everyone's happy, but the lads were amazing today. Everyone put in a really top performance and everyone worked hard.
And from your own point of view, obviously perhaps the youngest, perhaps the most mobile of the defensive unit ourselves. Obviously you do contribute to the team going forward as well. First and foremost, it's to keep the door shut at the back. But what particular instructions are you given? Are you allowed to bomb forward, as long as the opportunity is there, or is there an element of trying to keep you back at times?
No, yeah, I'm allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I have to make the right decision in the right time.
You're entrusted to make the right decision.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and today I got forward quite a bit, put in a few crosses, but mainly defending today, and obviously that showed with a clean sheet, and we go back with a point, and that's all that matters. If I don't put a cross in and we win, still obviously happy, and we go down happy, we're happy, yeah.
Seems to me that you obviously have different players playing in front of you, and some are more natural wingers than others. With the kind of form that Dan Walker was in the last game and today, there's not so much of a need for you to bomb up the wing, is there? Because he's doing a great job out there, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Walks has got lightning pace. He could beat anyone on his day, and today again that showed. And the gaffer just said, let him be 1v1, and if he can't put the cross in, be behind him, and you'll be able to put the cross in, obviously, instead of him. And that's what happened today. And I got a couple of crosses in that way, but today I got around him a couple of times as well. So we worked well, and we keep working well, and hopefully it carries on next week.
We talked with Damon about the goal, and I think we all pretty much know what happened there. But something I wanted to point out was about how the team stuck together through difficult times this year, because the one thing that was evident is that all 10 outfield players went over to Damien to celebrate that goal. It meant so much to all of you to get that second goal late on as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we've had a bad run, but some games we didn't deserve to lose, and some games maybe we did, but we've all been together, we're a tight group, and I think that showed today, but it showed throughout the last 13 games. It's just we didn't have much luck and we didn't get any points, but that's different now. Hopefully the luck will come our way a bit, and we're still sticking together, and hopefully we can win 3 or 4 in advance.
Now, I know you're enjoying your football, Cheye, but when the Aldershot squad came together at the start of the season, a number of people might have said, oh yeah, Cheye played a couple of games towards the end of last season, he'll be a good, useful squad member. You've gone on to be so much more than that. I think you're one of only 2 ever presents in the team. This must be, not as far as the results are necessarily concerned, but in terms of your own consistency, being in the team week in, week out, this is what you must have pretty much dreamt of when you signed that contract.
Yeah, of course. Last year I only played a few games and I couldn't really get in my stride. This year I've had the whole pre-season, and I think that was my 34th game in a row. So it's good. Hopefully I've put in good enough performances to keep my place, hence I've made it to 34, and hopefully I make it to 50 to the end of the season.
And thinking back, or looking back to the last couple of weeks, we win the home game, we finally get a decent win at home, 3 goals go in the back of the net, and then all of a sudden, bang, no game for 2 weeks. Some people would say, oh, well, that's good, they've got 2 weeks to get everybody fit and prepare. As a footballer, I bet you wanted to play again last week, didn't you?
To be fair, we've had a hard run, a very hard run, and a weekend off or a couple of days off doesn't, it's good, to be fair. And I think that showed today. Everyone was on top of their game, everyone was fully fit, and we were strong. Even in the 90th minute, we was very strong, and on top, we had quite a few chances towards the end of the game as well, and I think that weekend off.
I was going to say, I mean, you're a young, fit lad, but having played 34 games, I'd imagine you personally were quite grateful for a rest, were you?
To be fair, I'm fine if there's a game every week. There's a game every week. But like I said, it's nice to have a couple of days off and relax and recuperate. And hopefully we carry on this run and that weekend paid off.
Now, Damon mentioned in his interview that there was some discussion about, you know, the two games between the lads, really, and that feeling that they proper owed Macclesfield a performance because they remembered the home performance and felt that was one of the worst ones of the season. So you've avenged that today. You've got another. There haven't been too many poor performances, but there's another one to avenge next week against Kidderminster, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the last Macclesfield game, we didn't turn up, and I think we lost 3-0 then. And today we've turned them over today, and everyone's happy. Next week, it's Kidderminster, and we have to do the same thing. And if we do, then it's great. That's 3 on a bounce, and we can continue that run and hopefully go up the table.
Oh, really, really well done on a good team performance all round today, and your own personal form. Keep fit, stay well, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you.
Cheers.